Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and today we have an epic video with crap loads of 164 diecasts that are about to be coming out. So this will be a great opportunity to get your pre-order set and see a little bit of a preview of what's to come. So without further ado, make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up, and let's check out the next 164 releases. So these shipment reports are going to be about 1 to maybe 4 weeks out, and we got one that could be dropping at any given moment. It's got some really cool pieces, especially if you're a Chase Elliott fan, so let's go ahead and hop into it. So the first car we're talking about is the 2021 COTA Race Win Chevrolet Camaro for yours truly, Chase Elliott. That's going to be available in the 164 scale, also the 124, so make sure to pick up yours today. The next piece is going to be the Kyle Larson Charlotte Race Win 164 scale diecast. Look, this is an epic piece. We know the 124 has a special box as well for this. It's the all-time NASCAR team record that was broke at the 600 last year with Larson's win. This is going to be a diecast you're going to want to get. It is a beautiful paint scheme, the Metro Tech Coke 600 Raced Win Camaro. This one right here is going to be the Chase Elliott's Fall Southern 500 Darlington paint scheme, the Napa Healthcare car, the one that he had a pretty good run at Darlington going until he got wrecked. But it's a really cool looking paint scheme. Make sure to get that one pre-ordered. Some of the pre-orders for this car is actually sold out, so it's a hot seller. It's like the Valvoline Kyle Larson. The pre-orders for that Valvoline Kyle Larson car, the red number 5, sold out at Circle B Diecast pre-order wise a month ago. So that just shows you the hype level for this car. There's a lot of hype. Get it while you can. And of course, for all these cars that we'll be talking about today, you can get free shipping with the promo code down below. Use code Diecastbuffet and you'll get free shipping, fellas. Next one we're going to be talking about here is very peculiar. It is, get this, Donnie Schatz, number 17, Little Giant. Next one here, this is going to be a super popular release. Kyle Busch's Sport Clips Toyota Camry. Oh my goodness, finally we get a Sport Clips Cup car. Man, it's been years, so that's very cool. Not talking Darlington throwbacks, talking just straight up primary paint schemes. It's been a little bit, guys. The next one is going to be the Kyle Larson Instant Oil Change Valvoline Chevrolet Camaro. Now, not to be confused with the red one. This one's the blue Valvoline car. They're both fantastic looking paint schemes. I highly recommend you picking them up. But this one's going to be available. I expect this thing to sell out at Circle B Diecast within the first day when it's in stock. So if there was one car I would pre-order, it would be this one, fellas. All right, so this shipment here is scheduled to come out about the 10th through the 15th of April, and it's got some very cool pieces. So let's go ahead and hop into it, guys. So the first car we're talking about here is a number 7 Darlington throwback. I believe it's for Corey LaJoie. If this is the Corey LaJoie one, this is going to be an incredible throwback. We already know it's already in wave. I think it's wave 11 of the NASCAR Authentics line, and I believe it's already available at some of the racetracks. Don't quote me on that, but generally they have these about a month ahead at the racetracks. But beautiful throwback. Some might consider the best throwback for 2021. The next one here is going to be the number 7 Plan B Sales Chevrolet Camaro. I believe this is the Corey LaJoie. It's from the movie Stroker Race. It's the red one. I believe this is that paint scheme. Sometimes in the shipment reports, they don't really describe the Circle B / Plan B Sales sponsored vehicles very accurately. They just kind of give them a generic name, so it's hard to tell which ones it is, but I do believe it is the Stroker Ace paint scheme. The next one here is going to be an Eric Jones 2021 Skag number 43 Chevrolet Camaro. We've already had a crap load of Eric Jones paint schemes. We got more of them coming, so very cool stuff to see. More 43 cars getting made. Right here is going to be the Kyle Busch's red, white, and blue number 18. Oh, this is going to be cool, guys. Look, I love the patriotic Kyle Busch stuff. Anything patriotic Kyle Busch is really cool. They always knock it out of the park with the paint schemes, so this is going to be a very cool diecast. This one right here is going to be the number 5 911 Tribute paint scheme that was ran at the Richmond race last fall. We have 2 Plan B Sales vehicles here. Again, we have one of them is listed as the 44 Plan B Sales 2. Again, I have no clue who the driver is. They don't state what paint scheme it is. So we're just going to get a couple more Plan B sales trucks in that regard. And then one of them's going to be the number 26 one, which I want to say it's Brett Moffitt. Could be mistaken on that one. But yeah, we're going to get more Truck Series Diecast from the cats over there at Circle B, which I love to see them sponsoring race cars, man, or race trucks. It's very cool to get more diecast made. This one right here, guys, is going to have a absolute Noah's Ark of 164 releases. Now, this one's scheduled for about April 19th through April 25th. Again, sometimes these shipments will be a week ahead or a week prior. The first one's going to be the Alex Ballman Nashville fan vote car. This diecast, believe it or not, it's already out at the racetracks. I've actually seen this paint scheme in the 164 scale. Fantastic looking hot rod. Make sure to get this on your pre-order list, guys. It's going to be an incredible diecast to get. Next one's going to be the Austin Dillon number 3 Throwback. Another great Darlington piece to get. Love to see the throwbacks. We're going to also get the number 3 Salutes paint scheme. Hey, man. All 4 more diecasts getting released. It's nice to see some Dillon cars get made because I feel like the last few years they've been a little bit more lean on the Austin Dillon paint scheme. So it's good to see more of them get made, because if you go back to like 2014, 2015, he might have got 5, 6, maybe even 7 diecasts released. So it's good to see that those numbers kind of inflated once again. This one right here is one of my favorite paint schemes I've ever seen on the racetrack. And I tell you what, I'm so glad they're making a 164 for it, guys. It is the Bubba Wallace PetSmart Toyota Camry. Who would have thought we'd ever get a PetSmart freaking diecast? Like, oh my gosh, this is probably going to be my favorite Bubba car that's going to get made. It ran at Nashville last summer, and I tell you what, super excited for it. And speaking of which, we got another Bubba car. It's a Dr. Pepper fan vote car. I think this is the one he ran at Road America, so don't quote me on that one, but I believe it is. If so, that's awesome to get our second Dr. Pepper diecast made of the season. All right, so the next one right here, guys, is going to be Chase Briscoe's. Let me get this one right. Texacon truck. We're getting a Chase Briscoe truck? Like, what? This is freaking awesome. This paint scheme, I can't remember where it raced at, but get another Chase Briscoe truck for the first time in a couple of years here. I want to say it was 2018, the last time we got a Chase Briscoe Truck Series diecast produced, so this one's going to be incredible. We're also getting a 04 Plan B sales vehicle. I want to say it's a truck. Could be mistaken on that one. I want to say it's another truck diecast. Again, they don't say the driver names on them, and it's kind of difficult to go and look at every single Plan B sales truck and see exactly when it's coming out. So I generally, for these, I like to wait until they come out and then I order them, because I don't know for sure exactly which ones they are. But this one I know for sure. Chase Elliott's A-Shock Energy Chevrolet Silverado. Whoa! The Hooters truck he ran in 2020 is an incredible looking paint scheme, and it's very similar to the Cup car, because he had the Hooters paint scheme for the Cup car, and he had the Hooters paint scheme for the Truck Series. This A-Shock one, look, guys, the A-Shock Energy car, the Cup car is a slam dunk. I would get this one to go with it. It could be a truck that is very hard to find down the road. Next one here is going to be a Hailie Deegan Craftsman #1 Truck Series diecast. Good to get another Hailie Deegan piece produced. So that's awesome. This one right here ran at the Texas All-Star Race. I believe it's the Kevin Harvick Bush to the Moon Ford Mustang. I'll have a funny story whenever I do a review on that car. But in a way, I kind of predicted them to do a space paint scheme. It was pretty cool. But that's going to be a great diecast to get produced right there, fellas. The next one here is going to be the number 5, Kyle Larson, Tarleton and Son Chevrolet Camaro. Look, another great looking at Kyle Larson paint scheme. Love to see it. More Larson paint schemes, guys. And, of course, we have another 45 Plan B sales truck getting made. This one right here is a little bit of a out of the woodwork paint scheme. I know a lot of Blaney fans might love it. They might not. I don't know, but it's the Body Armor Edge Ford Mustang. Now, it's obviously not the strawberry banana body armor car that I love, right? It's definitely a different paint scheme. I'm hoping the diecast will look good, but that one's coming out on this shipment report, and we have another Plan B sales truck, number 40. Now, this one here is going to be probably coming out with the same time as the previous shipment we released. This one's it's like the 23rd to the 27th for this one in April. Generally, when you have 2 gigantic shipments like this, they generally just combine them, right? Again, they could be splitted. Both of these could arrive the 1st of May. You know what I'm saying? They might just say, wait it out. Let's ship it together. Logistics, it works. But nonetheless, this one's going to be one of the best shipment reports probably of the season. Check this out. Right out of the gate, one of the most popular race wins we may ever see in the Gen 6 era. AJ Allmendinger's number 16, Colleague Racing, Indianapolis Road Course Race Win, 164. The first ever Colleague Racing Cup car gets made in the 164 scale. Yes, it's a raced version, but it's an AJ Allmendinger diecast. Oh my goodness, we're finally getting one of these. They have dropped the ball so badly on getting AJ Allmendinger stuff produced. I mean, this guy has been full-time in the Xfinity Series like 2-3 seasons now. He's won a crap load of races, and we have not gotten a single diecast for him. It's ridiculous. So glad we're finally getting a AJ Allmendinger diecast produced here. Another one for the Chase Elliott fans like myself, the Road America Race Win 164, the second of the two Chase Elliott wins. So this is really good to get this. Another great race to win paint scheme. Kyle Larson's Nashville car, guys. Oh my goodness. All these epic paint schemes that we saw last summer are starting to get released. I'm so excited for this, guys. The Nashville paint scheme is going to be a very popular car to get. The next one's going to be a number 10 throwback for yours truly, Eric Almirola. We've seen the throwback for, of course, Chase Briscoe. We've seen the throwback for Kevin Harvick. Good to see the number 10 car get a throwback made as well. And this one is a extremely popular paint scheme. Get this, BJ McLeod's getting a diecast made, guys. The number 78 car that he ran at the Daytona Summer Race. The Gator paint scheme, remember that? He got a top 10. They're making a 164 for that, guys, and it's in this shipment. If you missed out on the J.J. Yaley car, you missed out on the Garrett Smithley car, don't miss out on this paint scheme, guys. Get yours pre-ordered. I'm telling you, man, this is going to be one of the best paint schemes of the entire season. And we're getting another Plan B Sales vehicle, number 23. I think this is for the Xfinity Series, though. I think this is for the Xfinity Series. Again, I'm not sure who drove it. The next paint scheme is going to be a Chris Buescher 911 Tribute paint scheme. So much like the Kyle Larson car that's going to get made from the September Richmond race, we're also going to get the Chris Buescher paint scheme, which is awesome. Two thumbs up for me. I love to see more patriotic paint schemes, and I think going forward, if you're a diecast collector, it's going to give you even more variety. Because you think about it, you have the July 4th weekend, you had, of course, the Coke 600, and then you have the September 911. You're going to get 3 opportunities for patriotic paint schemes, which is going to give you so much more variety, which I think is freaking awesome. Finally, we have some 2022 diecast. Yeah, now you're excited, right? We get 2. The first official 2022 diecasts are here. Though they're not Cup cars, they're Xfinity cars, but get this, Josh Berry, he is the first diecast to get made. It is the Harrisons and the Tire Pros Chevrolet Camaro. We've already seen both of these on track. I'm so glad they got made. But yes, finally, 2022 diecast are here. Going to be coming out in this shipment here. These are already at the JRM shop, so if you live in the the North Carolina area, you probably can go there and pick them up if they haven't sold out yet. I imagine these to be at the racetrack maybe this weekend or next race. They're probably already at some of these tracks, so look out for that one. But yes, that is the official first 2022 diecast release. All right, so the next one here, guys, is going to be a very, very cool paint scheme from Spire Motorsports, believe it or not, and it's the second of the Stroker Ace paint schemes. We saw the Corey LaJoy number 7 car getting made from that. We're also going to get the 77 paint scheme, so that's going to be very cool diecast right there. They're both throwbacks, right? So they're really cool. You can use this for your diecast series. They're going to make great collection pieces. I love to see it, guys. This one right here is another super popular paint scheme, and I'm a Chase Elliott fan, but dang it, I want this diecast. Kevin Harvick's Subway 2021 Ford Mustang. Controversial as it is, but it's going to be one epic car to have in your collection. And then we got the Martin Truex Jr. Bass Pro Shops Sherry Strong Toyota Camry, another Truex diecast. No OBB is going to like that one. So this shipment here is probably going to be coming out the first few days of May. I would expect maybe the 3rd of May, maybe the 5th. If it's on the 5th, that's my birthday, which is pretty cool. But expect it around there. It is a smaller 164 haul, but it's got some cool pieces. Check this out. 2000 Jeff Gordon Richmond race win. One of the most random cars you could probably imagine, but it's going to have that beautiful DuPont Rainbow Warrior paint scheme on a 2000 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. It's part of the NASCAR Classics line. This is the next release of it. I love to see these classic cars get produced. Really cool to see one with a different paint scheme. However, We need some Jimmy Johnson NASCAR classics getting made. I would love to see like the 2004, what is it, Atlanta? Yeah, the 2004 Atlanta win for Jimmy Johnson. I think that'd make a great paint scheme. It has a lot of history to it. That has the Always in Our Hearts logo on the hood. I think they won it at Atlanta, but that would make such a cool NASCAR Classics diecast, man. I would love to see that one get produced. But yeah, the Jeff Gordon one's going to get made. Believe it or not, and this is for all the newer collectors out there, these NASCAR Classics line, they don't make many of these, okay? They might make 2 releases each year. And these things have dried up, like, extensively. I mean, even all the Jeff Gordon Daytona 500 wins they've made from the late 90s, those dried up. The Jeff Gordon, I want to say this Bristol night win from '02, even though it's missing decals, that one is drying up. So if you're wanting to get one of these cars, these don't last long. Get them while you can. They don't make many of these classic line pieces. They dry up. The next one here is going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. Hellman's number 88 Chevrolet Camaro. They did a fan vote on this. And then it's the best Eric Jones paint scheme of the season, arguably. It is the number 43 Special Warfare paint scheme that he ran at the Fall Talladega races. And the final diecast that's going to be released in these upcoming shipments here. It's not the raced version, no, but this is the one that's going to say champion on the roof, or unless they move it to the deck lid, which I believe it's just going to be on the roof. This one don't take nowhere near as long to produce because it's literally the same diecast render as the primary HendrickCars.com paint scheme, which if you haven't bought that car, what are you doing? That thing continues to shoot up in value. Get it while you can, guys. Don't take my advice here. These videos are just for entertainment purposes, but tell you what, as a collector to another collector, that Kyle Larson paint scheme is drying up. You need to have it in your collection, guys, if you're a Larson fan, because it is crazy how popular that paint scheme is. But this is the championship car that says the logo on the top. The Phoenix raced version, the favorite one that actually has the confetti and the damage, that one's probably not going to come out until late summer or early fall. I expect it to be sooner than we saw with the Chase Elliott Phoenix raced win because of the logistics being a lot smoother this go around. But nonetheless, though, lots of Larson paint schemes, lots of amazing diecast, guys. Which one of these is your favorite? So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to get your pre-order set and make sure to get ready for these epic 164 releases coming out. I like to do these videos because there's so many people who don't know when these cars are coming out. I like to do these videos, and it helps for those fans to not only be able to say, oh, these cars are actually getting made, and it also helps people remind themselves that, hey, I actually want this diecast. I don't want to miss out on it. I know it's getting made, but I don't know when it's getting made. So it helps out for the collectors who don't even know when cars are getting made. And it also helps out collectors when these things are going to get made. So I'm super excited, guys. I love these paint schemes. I would probably say my favorite one, though. My favorite one, that's a tough choice. That is a tough choice. I love the Kevin Harvick Subway car. I love the A-Shock Energy Chase Elliott's piece. But if I had to go with my favorite one out of all of these, AJ Allmendinger, Indy, Brickyard, whatever road course, whatever they want to call it, I'm taking that one. That would be the number one car I'm so excited for because it's the first car ever made. It's the first 16 number Cup car made in years. So super excited for that one, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. For all your pre-orders, make sure to check out the promo code down below. It does help out the channel, guys. That was a lot of cars. I'm excited. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you can, please give the video a huge thumbs up and share it with your friends. I need some water. Diecastbuffet signing off.